coverage you can count on continues with Heather Herron and Mark Millinger.
The third annual WIndiana conference took place last week in Indianapolis. News Channel 15's Kelly Green takes a look at how that meeting pertains to us.
Thomas Edison once said that we should be using nature's inexhaustible sources of energy: sun, wind, and tide. Leaders in wind power got together earlier this month to talk about promoting and developing wind energy in Indiana. Edison helped inspire man to use the power of nature. Now government leaders are following his lead.
It's an all-hands-on-deck approach within state government.
So are the leaders of tomorrow.
Trine and IPFW both are developing wind programs for their mechanical and electrical engineering programs.
In Indiana and Ohio, you still see a solo windmill on a random farm, possibly using energy extracted from the wind. Coming soon, you will see towering wind turbines in Northeast Indiana and Northwest Ohio, and their job will be to take mechanical energy and convert it into electricity.
We know that in Northeast Indiana, in a 7-county region that incorporates Fort Wayne, of course, there are, in the planning stages, projects that would produce around 500 megawatts of power, and so that's significant, and some of them are smaller community scale projects.
Indiana has gone from no wind turbines to more than 1,100 in 2.5 years. Indiana is ranked the third fastest growing state for wind power in the country. Most of these wind farms are in west central Indiana, but projects are being planned for northeast Indiana.
The actual LaGrange County, we would be able to produce more than that county could utilize even at its peak. So it would be transmitted all across northeast Indiana.
Even larger developments are planned for northwest Ohio.
Our Timber Road wind farms in Paulding County, Ohio, really on the state border with Allen County. Those developments are several years old, so very significant economic development benefits. The projects that we're talking about could total over 300 megawatts, which would be over a $600 million investment. We could see construction start on the first development as early as this fall, with the first project being put into operation later next year.
Leaders say help from the government is key to the continued growth of wind energy in both Indiana and Ohio.
A key piece for Ohio has been the renewable electricity standard that was adopted in 2008 by the state legislature. It set a sound long-term policy that lets us know that there's going to be demand for our wind projects.
There's so many agencies that are impacted and working together as we try to move wind energy forward with policy, with setting policy, with regulation, and providing any incentives if needed.
The National Renewable Energy Laboratory found that U.S. winds could generate nearly 9 times more than the nation's total electricity use annually. With that in mind, it's exciting that Indiana will be a part of generating renewable energy well into the future. Kelly Green, News Channel 15.
Sandy has a look at our forecast up next.